Right now, we starting to see certain things take place when it comes to people losing ownership. Patrick Beverly is known in the NBA as a dude that was getting things done, no matter how you look at him. Professional, but at the end of the day, he was competitive. Not only he was competitive, once he left the league, he started the podcast that was a really good podcast. And I believe the dude name was Jerome. White dude, man. They seem cool, like a cool duo, especially when he was in Philly. Well, what's starting to happen is we're starting to see people being replaced by their own product. And it seems to be a lot of black dudes, my people, losing ownership. I don't know what's in the background. We know it's money, but we also know that when you build something out here, you build it for it to be able to survive and stand the test of time. But we're starting to see things starting to change up. We're seeing people in places where it's though they building podcasts up to be what they are, get the audience, and then next thing you know, over. I like that Patrick Beverly was able to have his he put out what he feel like. Matter of fact, you know what? Let him say it.
I was just getting messages from Rashad McCants on how you don't like working with y'all, and all of a sudden, they kicked this man off his show in his house. Come on, man.
Okay, so Pat Bev is in a state of shock.
They really did kick Gil off, and I don't know what everything entails. Like you never know with Gilbert Arenas, but I think we need to hear it from his mouth too, like what he's talking about. So, but I want to let this play out.
Shock and disbelief after hearing that Gilbert Arenas was kicked off his own show that was being filmed in his own home. Pat said he knew something was up when Rashad McCants started complaining and Brandon Jennings started talking spicy and sticking his chest out.
I was just getting messages from Rashad McCants on how you don't like working with y'all, and all of a sudden, they kicked this.
Dang, I want to hear Gil talk and see his viewpoint because something does not add up. And looking to me, I'm thinking Gilbert Arenas kind of played this in a way to kind of get off his show so he can do his own thing. I don't know, but I don't think Gil would just allow a show to be taken away from him like that. I think it's more to play with this. I'm real talk. I think it's way more than what we think it is.
Michael Jackson. All right, I'm not gonna say it again. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Michael Jackson. Okay, that's it. That's all I can give you. Thriller's coming. Shut up already. Okay? I'm an owner now. I don't want to hear nothing. Y'all relax. Y'all relax. I've been cooking in the kitchen. What y'all trying to eat? Okay? What y'all trying to eat? I got everything on the menu. Okay? Okay. This channel says Gil's Arena, huh? It says it. It says Gil's Arena, don't it? Huh? Gil's Arena on the page. You know what? I'll tap it one more time. Tap, tap. Huh? Does that look like something y'all done liked before? Okay.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm gonna let him talk because he's about to talk about what's going on. But I want you to understand something. This show is not in a office setting. It's not in another building. It's not anywhere. It's in his home. His own basement. People show up to his home to do a show that he no longer owns. That's why I think it's a different play at this. But we about to find out.
Ain't nothing happened at all. My contract's over. That's it. Mine was over before everybody else's. That was it. That's all. That's it. There's nothing Ain't nothing happened, no beef. Me and Skip, we play golf every Wednesday. Nothing's wrong, yo. I know, I get it. It just happened suddenly, you know. Hey, Skip getting that bag. He getting that bag. He getting that bag.
And this is wild, yo.
Like, I don't know why people think like Skip came to replace me, y'all. Stop. That's like I said, me and Skip golf. It was supposed to be me and Skip. Skip was supposed to be an addition. Skip came there for me. Y'all remember how we got skipped? We got the skip, like me and Skip. So I convinced him to come and do the football, and then after football do basketball.
This is how you know it's more into play with this. He don't even look concerned.
All good, Gil. About to make another 200. I'm in that road now. I'm in the road.
Hey, in case you missed it, we just dropped a video this morning about this situation. Underdog calling Gil's show Underdog Arena now and changing the name. And it's funny, Gilbert makes this announcement right after we drop the video. So yeah, if you missed it, man, I'll go ahead and play that so you guys can check that video out and just pretty much gives an insight on everything around.
Even though they've never done anything, there's never been a problem or anything with a neighbor because they just come in and come out. But it started early because too many cars was blocking up stuff. So we had a deal where we can bring the, we'll shuttle everybody in. They park outside the community, shut them in, shut them out. So there's not people walking up and down the street, making everyone fake nervous. So that's how it started. Now, when the football show was added, because I think it was lackadaisical because all those guys was being transported here. They don't live in California for the most part. So you have Akib, right? He's from Dallas. You got, Kinsey coming in. You have, all these guys there.
So it looks like right now he just basically just talking about the parking and people talking about they feel uncomfortable in the community because so many people coming in and out of his home, which is his spot. But I want to hear him talk about the other stuff.
Show at the house, he knows it's not a good idea. But hey, man.
For the house.
You see what I'm saying? He said my personal stuff, my little personal stuff will be for Underdog Arena now that Gilbert's at the warehouse so that they can completely remove Gil.
He said, what channel is the roast league going to be on? It's going to be on my channel. We're going to start a new channel. You remember we had that discussion?
Gil, I moved on from this lie that you told that you gave me 50% of Gil's Arena. This is a lie.
There was no Gil's. It was no Gil's. It was no Gil's Arena.
So I didn't talk while you was talking.
Am I up here to explain? Am I up here to explain to you? I gave you a concept. You said F off, so I recreated another concept, which was a basketball show.
No, listen. There was people in the chat that said Kwame could have had 50% of Gil's Arena. So for those people that's in the chat, he just explained to y'all he's not talking about Gil's Arena. So I think you're trying to defend this lie so much that you won't answer. Why did you give up 50% of Gil's Arena?
So let me ask you something.
Ownership. Why didn't you keep the ownership?
What? Can I ask you, if I'm using the page Gil's Arena's on, what was the original name of it then, Kwame? I'm beefing with you in it. I'm beefing with you, right? What page am I using to beef with you? If I have my own channel.
Listen, at one point, did you own 100% of Gil that channel? No chill.
100% of the original, so we can get it clear, so I can explain it to you. It was my original. Yes, it was my original channel. No chill Gil. I stopped using that channel in 2018 because I went.
You know what's weird right now? If you notice everything that Gil is talking about, he's talking in circles. Not only he talking in circles, he's trying to run circles like don't nobody realize what he's doing. I think what he did was he structured the deal so he can leave out of a contract after a certain amount of time and let the other dudes flourish. I don't think anything was happening. I think he might have set something up, a play to start his own thing and also make money so he can get his channel up and rolling like he did before, got it popping. Now he's going to go to something else after he already cashed out. I think it's a play with this. Something is going on to the point where as though he's not being truly honest about everything. Real talk.
To linear TV with Fubo. So from 2018 to 2022, I never posted anything on that channel. It was done. So when I came to YouTube to talk to you, when I went on Tommy's page, I wasn't using no YouTube channel. That's why I had to create the channel I'm on now. So I sold 50% of that channel to create the show that ended up being Gil's Arena.
Hey, listen. So wait, hold on. So wait. You own 50% of Gil's Arena. So if Skip is shooting in the basement, you can't go downstairs?
I can go down anywhere I want.
So while Skip is, do they say quiet on the set?
Because I own 50%. I own 50% of that show too.
I'm saying, so can you go downstairs while they shooting?
I can go down anywhere I want
I want to meet Skip. Take us downstairs to Skip right now.
It's not. I can take you down there Monday. It's Sunday, sir.
All right.
What's so funny is if
what?
Gil is wild. Gil is wild, yo. Like the way he's structuring everything, the way he's talking in circles, talk about why I can't go down to like dog. It's more to this. That's how you know it's more to it. That's why don't nobody really know everything that they're talking about. They're talking about he got fired, but we really don't know. Because if you notice, he never really said he got fired. He just said my contract is up. So when you're looking at his contract, you're like, well, his contract is up. What you mean your contract's up? It ain't making sense. But then as he's talking, look, just listen to this. Like as he's talking, he's just talking in riddles. And you can tell Gil, he's silly, but not only he's silly, but you see that a lot of people are just talking in circles. Even Swaggy P, when he was making jokes, and you know they like best friends. So
what's real funny is you owned 100% of Gil's Arena. And you won't tell us why you got rid of it. You won't tell us why.
See, that's the problem. There was no Gil's Arena. Just like there was no beef. Just like there was no beef channel. There was like no beef.
Daniels, listen, do you want to hear Anton Daniels react to your?
Just like there was no beef concept. Remember, it was just a concept. The channel was irrelevant because I wasn't using it anyway. I gave them the platform instead of going to Showtime. That's why when you say, we trying to go to Showtime. I didn't go to Showtime channel. I gave it to that channel. So I created this channel. So this is my independent channel. That channel that I sold them wasn't using it. And I gave 50% to see if I can get a show.
Okay, and so on Lowlights, you said you wanted to build the infrastructure.
Yes.
So did you not feel capable that you've made over $160 million in the league? You didn't have the money to build the infrastructure yourself?
No, I didn't have the concept of building the infrastructure. I didn't know how to build a show.
What do you mean? You got all the context. You know everybody. You came to YouTube saying you know LeBron. You know this person. LeBron has a show. Why not just reach out to some of LeBron's friends and his people and build the studio in your basement and then hire the same staff? You got people in LA, UCLA. Why not hire some people that know how to do it and help you build the show out? Why would you sell 50% of it? What they're doing is not worth 50%.
I need you to help me sell these 14 keys so I can get this ransom money for Sonny, man.
You got 14 bricks right there?
Yeah.
Put you a fake?
Yeah, man, but look, B, once we get my little brother back, man, we right the fuck back on, baby. We right the fuck back on once I get Sonny. It's gonna be business.
yo, they wild, yo. It do look like a shakedown. I'm sorry, it do. It do.
And I don't know any of it. Me studying you the whole time watching
Why was you studying a dumb bus?
Because this is the only thing I know. What else do I know?
So you studied me. What did you learn?
What not to do. That was one.
So Gil, I had 70,000 people in the chat with an iPhone 8.
3, how to understand using
Hold on, you
music.
gotta back up. You gotta back up. You're going in and out, walking around. You're gonna have to back up because you're going in and out.
Oh. I said understanding how to music.
Listen.
Copyright.
I had 70,000 people in my chat by myself.
Okay.
And I don't flag nobody. So you was watching me because you needed to learn from me, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm a bad. I'm glad. So let me ask you again. Let me ask you again. Why couldn't you build the infrastructure yourself?
Because I didn't know anything about YouTube, Kwame. What did I know about YouTube?
This is where I say Gil is full of crap. Gil been on YouTube back in the day. Not only back in the day, he was also on another platform that he was starting to do different things while he was in the league, but he was early to the game. I forgot what the website was, but it was almost like social media. It was damn near similar. He was just talking, but he was way ahead of time. For him to act like he don't know about social media, he lying. No, he always used social media. He knows how to troll. He know how to start stuff. This is when you know that when people don't really know what's going on, like I don't. But I'm gonna tell you something, and I don't know for a fact. Gilbert is not dumb. He's far from dumb. The production is in his home. People have to get shuttled from wherever they park at to his home. Come on. Stop. Don't forget, the whole production in his basement was bought by the company that he was in with. He gets to have all that production, all those computers, the microphones, everything, the whole setup. They set everything up. So when they leave that home, he keeps all that product. Don't forget about that. I remember when he said that. Gilbert Arenas smart. Don't think he ain't. Definitely smart. But we about to see his next move. We already see that he's starting to make a little bit of a transition to start his own thing, but who knows what's in the making. We'll see though. Hey. All right, y'all. Like and subscribe. Peace out.